All right, we are recording.
You sure?
Yes, because I'm using the old thing, but we're just not going to use the video.
Okay.
Because you have when you do it, you have two options, and the video sucks apparently, so.
Okay.
Which is nice because now I don't have to put on a whole face of makeup before I do
I
this.
know, right?
Right? I don't have to look presentable. I can just be like, hey, I rolled out of bed.
I
Okay,
woke up like this.
so we got to think of an intro. And I know we're recording right now, so yeah.
So go for it.
But I don't want to sound too game show hosty. You know what I mean?
We'll say that.
Just say that at the entrance. Listen, I don't want to be a game show host, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do a pause right before though, so I know where to cut the file. I gotta think of what I'm gonna say though. So honestly, this might be our intro yet again until we come up with an intro. Honestly, my ideas are terrible when it comes to this intro,
Well,
and
mine are too. I mean, other than saying, hi, my name is, and this is where I'm from, and I like this wrestler, and this wrestler.
these are my top 10. These are the 3 that I'd bang.
Yep.
Boom.
Oh, God, I had to narrow it down to 3.
I know, right? We're making it a struggle. The struggle is very real, okay?
It
Okay.
is.
I mean, I could narrow it down to maybe 3.
Okay.
Like the 3 I'd
So,
actually want to.
okay, so Nikki is going to tell us her top 3. Go for it.
What?
Tell us your top 3.
Oh, my top 3? Yeah. Okay. Finn Balor.
Why?
Does really? Look at him.
Okay.
Look at how adorably cute he is, and how oh my god, they're. Does there have to be a reason?
Yes. You have to
Um,
explain yourself. Okay, so he's cute and adorable.
that, and I feel like we would mesh pretty well when it
Okay.
comes to styles of things. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Second, and this is the one you know, but everybody else would be like, what the fuck? Bray Wyatt.
I think that's an excellent choice.
It is a very good choice. And I thought we were going to, off topic, why? I thought we were going to talk about people you'd bang.
I think it's a perfectly good intro. You just get it out of the way.
Just get it out of the way ahead of time.
Yep. Yep.
Bray Wyatt, because I feel like it would be the hottest thing in the world. Just with the voice, and I'm into shit like that, real dark shit. And, 3, and
Mm-hmm.
it's only because, I don't have to look at a social media feed when I do this, it'd be Adam Cole. And because he's Adam Cole, baby. There you
Those
go.
are very good choices. Very
Yeah.
good choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think.
Because I have to narrow you down to 3.
I know, that's really hard for me to think of 3. Okay. Well, Baron Corbin,
Of
obviously,
course. Of course.
because he is sexy. I don't care if he's losing his hair. I don't care if he has a stomach. I don't care about any of that shit.
Girl,
He's hot.
I said Bray Wyatt, so really?
I don't care. I don't care about any of that. He's hot.
I think Baron is an attractive man.
I do too.
Yeah, he is.
Me too. If he wants to keep the beanie on, it's even better. But if not, I can roll with
Who
it.
cares?
I can roll with the man bun for sure. I can roll with that.
You'd roll with anything.
I would. Uh, Pete Dunne, number 2, who is another guy that gets some flack for not being super attractive, but I think he's very, very hot.
I will keep my opinions to myself.
Yeah, I know you will. But I think he's very, very, very hot. And I think he would be very aggressive like Baron, because I like the aggressive side of men. So that would be number 2. And then I think Sammy,
I
just
think
because he's adorable.
it's like a little cinnamon roll.
I know, you get your 2 aggressive men out of the way, and then you get your little cuddle time with Sammy.
And he's so cute. What about Mojo, though?
Oh, yeah.
I think
You know,
Mojo.
I almost would rather be best friends with Mojo.
I feel like Mojo would be intense, though.
He would be.
He'd
He'd
be
be
like
high.
that one friend that you get
Friends with
drunk.
benefits. Yeah,
Yeah,
friends with benefits.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't like marry him, but have a
Yeah.
good time for a few months.
That's true. And then you would still be friends at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I would just love to hang out with him. I think he'd be fun.
He'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Like that video of him at Universal where he's dancing in the rain. Like, everybody was looking at him like he's crazy as hell. And I'm like, I would love to be there right now with him. Like, that would be fucking awesome. So.
Yes.
That's my 3-4-ish right there.
Maybe every intro will have a different list of ours. I mean, that might be the only way we could get through this.
Probably.
We could come up with some weird lists, too.
We could.
We could.
But we need to get the banging out of the way, so we did.
Yes. We're going to keep it very wrestling smart.
Yes, we are not going to be total fangirls all the time.
No. I mean, there will be moments where we'll have to say something. Because honestly,
we're not blind.
No. And plus, a lot of you are from Tumblr and you know what we talk about, what we write about, what we think about. So, not a surprise.
Yeah, we're pretty sex driven.
We are. We really are. But we are very smart when it comes to wrestling.
That's right. As are many of the girls from Tumblr. We all get a bad rap, man.
We do. I feel like most women who watch wrestling do get a bad rap.
Mm-hmm.
They're all like, oh, they're only there because guys are rolling around in tights.
Right. Like the guys weren't paying attention when the girls were having the bra and panty matches, not that long ago. They were paying attention.
Yeah. They were saying the same things we say now, but...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, enough about...
So you still didn't say who you were or your name or anything. Like, I think that's...
You already said my name.
You didn't say your name? I was waiting for it. I'm like,
okay. Guys, one thing before I introduce ourselves. We're a hot mess. Like, 70% of the time.
Yeah, we have no clue what we're doing.
No. This was just a random idea we had.
Yep.
And here we are. Actually doing it.
Yes.
Yes. So it's empowering, but still, we don't know what we're doing. So these first few ones could be a real clusterfuck.
But that's okay.
That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you guys will listen anyway. I have a feeling. So
I feel like you guys will really keep listening. Even when we're out of stuff to talk about, because that will happen.
No, I don't think so.
True. Wrestling does change each week, which I feel like with a TV show you have seasons. Wrestling literally has no seasons. I
know. It goes all year long.
Oh, yeah. Non-stop.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that brings us to who we are. I'm Nikki, and that's Jennifer. And
I'm the country one. I'm the country sounding one. People can tell a difference in our voices.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you must know, I'm more like Nikki Bella in a lot of ways. I really am. It's a blessing and a curse.
I think it's a blessing.
Yeah.
I would want to be Nikki Bella. I don't know. Well, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't fuck Cena, though.
No, I wouldn't either. That's what I was just thinking. Yeah, no.
Ew. Anyway, enough of not wanting to fuck Cena. We've been watching wrestling for a long time.
Yes.
I will not say the number of years because that will give away the magical number of how many years they've been on this earth.
No, I think you need to give your age. That's part of introducing yourself. Like when you list things about yourself, one of the things you say is your age, right?
I always go 20.
Well, I have to go 30. So.
You don't have to. You choose to.
Well, I don't care. I'm 33. I am proud of my age, damn it. Not really, but.
This is the one time you'll hear it. I'm 28.
So, I've got 5 years on you.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
You do. Applauds to you.
5 years more wrestling experience. Actually, I stopped watching wrestling for a while. Like, I watched it when I was a kid, and then I stopped. and then I started back again. So
I stopped for like 3 years. 2010, 2011. No, I stopped in 2010. So 2011, 2012, and then part of 2013.
so what made you stop?
Do we really have to talk about wrestling back in 2010?
I don't remember. Well, wait a minute. That's when I started watching again.
See?
Because that was the year I met my husband. No, that's the year I married my husband. So yeah, I was watching then.
I
I mean,
wasn't.
it was crappy, but I don't.
I feel like I had a lot going on at that time too. Like I was in college and just I had a lot going on, so it just really wasn't a priority. And then the Shield came around.
So that's what brought you back.
Yes, because my friend was like, "Hey, you have to watch these 3 guys. They are incredible." Came back and they weren't lying.
Nope.
Nope.
I still remember the night that they debuted, and I didn't watch NXT at that time. And I was like, "Who the fuck are these people, and what are they doing?" I was like really angry. Like, who did they throw through the table? Their first power bomb through the table, was it The Rock or Cena?
No.
When they came in that night,
It wasn't The Rock or Cena.
who was it?
I think it was Ryback.
No.
It was because it was
No.
CM Punk. CM Punk was in the title match. I think it was against Ryback.
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna Google
it was at the end of the pay-per-view, and they came out, and it was like a big star.
I'm gonna
and that's
Google
why it was like so shocking.
Okay, if it's Ryback, then what?
I don't know. I'll have to answer one embarrassing question about myself. I don't know.
I don't know. Then we'll just be like, okay, it was Ryback.
It's not. I don't think so.
If it was not,
I think it was somebody really famous. That's why it was such a big deal. I mean, who can powerbomb Ryback through a table? Anybody.
Hold on. Who could powerbomb Ryback? That's easy.
That's what I'm saying. Anybody. It's not Ryback.
No, I actually can't find her right now. Hold on.
Hold on. It's a good thing that we have our cell phones.
Yeah.
We think that we're so up on our wrestling facts, but maybe we're not.
So if I win, okay, it was at Survivor Series 2012, and it was Ryback.
No,
Boom! There is a picture of.
I do not believe that.
There's a picture. There's video. There is video evidence.
I do not believe that. It was somebody that was like a really big deal. It was not. No.
It was. They did powerbomb Taker through a table though. Eventually.
No, it wasn't Taker. I swear, it wasn't Taker. Damn it!
Right now.
Damn it! It wasn't. Oh yeah, play it. Rub it in my face.
Yes, guys, I am watching the video. It was John Cena, CM Punk, and Ryback. I wonder if I could turn this up any louder.
It's pretty loud.
Really?
Yeah, we don't need to hear it. We're good.
Absolute mauling of Ryback.
I don't remember that at all. I think that is false. I think that video has been tampered with.
It's fake news.
It's fake news.
God, they had those turtleneck ons. Those like
I know
turtlenecks. Well, that's better than like what Vince wanted them to wear. He wanted them to have like legit like SWAT team stuff on, like the hat thing.
I think that would have been better than turtlenecks. I do.
Let's just say I'm glad the turtlenecks went away.
Yeah, me too.
Because then we got the Shield.
Yes.
Who I appreciate 2 members of, but that's another story.
Yeah, that comes along later.
That's a lot later.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe you're right.
How is that so surprising?
I'm going to have to go back on the network and watch it.
Yes.
I just remember being so pissed, and why I was pissed they put Ryback through a table. I don't know.
I never liked Ryback, so I was okay
I
with
didn't
it.
either. I didn't either. But I'm trying to remember why I was so mad. That's why I thought it was somebody important. Not that I would have been mad at Cena, but it would have been shocking.
What about
Like
Punk?
I would have been mad if they put Punk through a table. I like Punk. I like Punk. He's an asshole, but I
He is a
have a
total
tendency.
asshole.
I have a tendency to like assholes, so it's okay.
I.e. Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne, Baron Corbin, my husband.
Oh!
Uh,
I wasn't gonna go there, but okay. If you say so.
it's true.
If you
It's
say
true.
so. Um, anyway, enough about talking about how Ryback went through a table. The Shield brought me back, and I have been, as my family members put it, obsessed ever since.
It's easy to become obsessed.
It is.
Hmm.
It is.
And people think it's stupid, and I'm just like, fuck you.
Let's talk about that. Because I feel like we get that a lot.
Yeah. Yep. They're
Like,
like, oh, that's for kids. And
it's fake. You know it's fake, right?
everything's fake. Everything.
My response to that is, no shit, really?
Everything's fake.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make them not athletes. I hate when people say that they're not
Yeah.
athletes.
I always
Like,
bring
do
up
you see how they train? Do you see their bodies? Does your body look like that? No.
I always bring up Owen Hart. I'm like, yeah, because if it was so fake, why did Owen Hart die?
Right.
Boom.
That's true.
Yes. So, yes, wrestling is pretty much our obsession, as most of you know by our Tumblrs.
It's really like my only obsession at this
It
point.
really is. Like, I mean, Harley Quinn would be my other one, but I feel like I'm more Harley Quinn as a spirit animal. I don't know. I
Nikki
don't know.
Bella is not your spirit animal?
No, no, because I feel like she made the decision in a relationship that I would have totally made the opposite.
But you would be with a Joker.
That is another story for another time.
I'm just saying.
She's not always with him, though.
No, but it's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like Bray Wyatt, so I see it.
I like men who are insane, okay? Let's just throw it out there. I'm attracted to insanity. What can I say?
Well, pretty much everybody I mentioned other than Sammy is insane, so. And my favorite member of the show
Finn?
was Dean.
Oh. Well, we all know Dean's mine, too.
Yeah.
Which, my dog's name is Dean Ambrose, guys. He is a baby. And he is absolutely insane.
But you didn't know that when you named him that, though. Did you?
No.
No.
No. He was named before I even went and picked him up from the rescue.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to get him like a little sign. It says this lunatic runs the asylum and put it on his cage. Yeah. It was
That'd be
cute.
so cute.
Yeah, but now he doesn't like his cage anymore. He knows how to open it. So
Did you get him one of those Dean leashes off of WWE.com? Because they had them for a while.
I did not get the leash because I was upset about the collar part. I wanted to get the collar, but they only make them for big dogs.
Oh, okay.
And Dean is a baby, so yeah. He is a Stone Cold Steve Austin one though. He does. No lie. He has the leash and the collar for that.
Oh my gosh. And does he wear them frequently?
He wears his collar every day.
See, my
Every
dogs
day.
don't wear collars.
We kind of live in the middle of the desert, so he should. Plus, he's been known to dig under fences. So yeah, he has to keep it on.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We have no backyard because we live in a townhouse, so.
Yeah, he
When they go out, they have their harnesses on that have their name tags, and that's it.
Yeah, Dean digs under fences, and then when people try to catch him, he runs away. So
So
yeah.
he wouldn't come to you, or he would.
Oh, he'd come to me, just nobody else.
See, I can't get my dogs to come to me when they get away. They're just like, no, I'm free. Fuck you. Like, you keep me locked in this house, so.
He knows his Well, Ambrose is his middle name. And he goes, if I say Ambrose and like point down, he knows, like, fuck, mom's gonna kill me.
That's funny.
Yep. He's pretty cute. But yeah. Anyway, so we should probably get into the state of the wrestling industry.
Of which brand? Because one state is much better than the other. Just saying.
Maybe we'll start with Extreme Rules.
Okay.
Since that was about a week ago. I did not really like it.
It wasn't extreme.
It wasn't extreme. And I feel like a lot of it was just a bunch of crap. Bunch of crap in a bag.
So, pick a match. What was the biggest letdown
God.
of the evening?
Really? Do we have to? Jeez, that is. I could pick the 3 people I would bang easier than the biggest letdown of that evening. But anyway, I'm gonna say the Fatal 5-Way to me was a big letdown.
See, I think it was like too much going on. It was like too much like too many different styles going on in the ring. Like nobody really could really work with each other very well. I felt like it was like this huge clusterfuck of let's just beat up Finn Balor and let's just let Roman stand in the corner and do nothing. And let's just make Bray Wyatt look weak as fuck. And you know what I mean? Like it was just no.
Hallelujah to everything you just said. What the hell was everybody beating up Finn for?
Because he was the biggest threat. But at the same time, people paid their money to see Finn freaking Balor.
Yeah. And all I saw was me sitting here going, oh God, no.
Leave his shoulder alone. Like don't put him through a freaking barricade. Like, seriously.
Roman, looking at you.
Who was it that was stomping on Cessny? Somebody was stomping on Cessny.
I think it was Joe.
Yeah, well.
I think it was Joe. But anyway, Roman, you've gone after both of my boys this week. I don't like it.
Well, he's the big dog that runs the yard.
He's a little pooch who runs nothing. Because it's Asuka's world, as we all know.
Mm-hmm.
That actually was a meme on Facebook, and I had to share that because that was the best meme I've seen in years. Anyway.
I did not care for it. But, like I said the other day, I'm glad that Seth or Finn, or really Bray, did not win because Brock Lesnar is crazy as hell. And he will hurt whoever he goes against. And I really don't care if he hurts Samoa Joe.
Yeah, that's cool.
I really don't.
I mean, at this point, Joe pretty much almost killed Tyson Kidd, so.
He's pretty much almost killed a lot of people.
Yeah. So those two could just go have it out. And I will turn my TV off while it happens at Great Balls of Fire, which the logo looks like a penis.
The only thing I like about that promo is Finn's leather jacket, where he pops the collar from the back of his leather jacket. Like, that kind of fits with the theme. But other than that, no.
The jacket's nice, but where is my demon?
I don't know. I think if he has a feud with Baron, the demon will surface.
You mean Bray?
What did I say?
Baron.
I have Baron on the brain. Sorry.
She does. Probably about 2 hours a day. If not more.
Probably more than that. But yes, when he has a feud with Bray, I definitely think it will come out. And it will be glorious. The whole feud will be glorious. Yep.
Yes,
just like Bobby Roode.
Yes. Who I think needs to be moved up to the main roster.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think he should have started on NXT to begin with. Or Austin Aries, for that matter.
But hey, what do we know?
Yeah. We got people up there that do jack shit, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta send you something funny over the phone, but that's separate. a meme I just saw, and I was like, oh, because it's Fashion Police. And this
Oh,
is,
I love the Fashion Police.
yes. You'll
Oh my
laugh.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Seth is so adorable.
He's on the case, guys.
He's so cute.
He's on the case. Ish.
Oh gosh. Ish.
Ish.
Ish. I love the Fashion Police. I love Brazonga.
Day 1 is H.
Oh god, I need more liquor.
I haven't even started.
Well, it's earlier where you are, right? It's afternoon though.
It's 12:30 here.
Yeah.
Me
It's
going to
3:30.
me going to get liquor would mean we would have to take a break.
That's true.
Yeah, and
Although my glass is empty. I'm just saying.
you guys, we may be drinking parts, if not a lot, of this podcast.
I think it will be helpful, honestly.
Why?
To get your honest, because it makes you more honest.
I'm honest either way, though.
Well, I try to be diplomatic, like in the whole Roman situation.
You are, girl. Get some liquor in there. Let's hear how you really feel.
Well, see, my glass is empty. Okay.
I keep hearing that glass like against the table.
I know.
So
sorry. Okay, I'll put it on the other table. There we go.
you're like, my glass is empty.
And apparently I cannot get up to go get more, so.
Do you want to take a break and we'll cut this together?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm pausing the audio. Okay, we're back, and
we have our libations.
We each have libations now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes,
This is my third mimosa since, like, 2 o'clock.
It is, guys. I've seen almost all 3 of them.
Okay, so what were we going to talk about? Roman Reigns? So we have to talk about the fact that Nikki has a total disdain for Roman Reigns.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to be the diplomatic one and try to support as much as possible Roman Reigns for those of you who love him, because I know there are a lot of people that do. And someone has to be the voice. Now, am I saying that I love Roman Reigns? No. But someone has to play devil's advocate here.
I totally forgot we weren't filming this on video. That's why I was like doing it. I'm like, nope.
Someone has to play devil's advocate. So that's what I'm doing. I'm being diplomatic.
And
as Brie Bella would be.
And I will tell you guys now, through this whole podcast, I will never be diplomatic, and I will probably never be devil's advocate.
Well, aside from Roman, though, I don't think there's anybody we really disagree on. We both don't like John Cena. And I know there are some John Cena fans. One in particular that I know is listening to this, and I'm sorry. But other than that, I don't really know that many John Cena fans.
Most John Cena fans are, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
But
so
I think John Cena, I think we could have a separate talk on, because I do not like John Cena for very different reasons that I do not like Roman Reigns. Yeah.
So you don't think they're both cocky assholes?
Well, they are. But that's not the reason why. Like, there's reasons. There's reasons, kids.
But that's a talk for another day, or?
That could be a talk for another day. Maybe we'll do a whole episode on people who we think are overrated wrestlers.
I could do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, but since we are bringing up this topic right now of Roman Reigns, here we go.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So, and my opinions are actually quite educational. It's not just like, hey, I boo Roman because everybody else boos Roman. So, just letting you all know that. Nor does it have to do with race, because that is brought up a lot when I say Roman sucks.
Race?
Yes. Because I'll tell you, that has nothing to do with it. I like the Usos. I like The Rock. Believe me, I have a whole list of wrestlers of color that I like. So I'm not racist. I just don't like Roman Reigns. Yes.
Yeah, I never even thought about race.
Yeah, there's some girls on Tumblr who I don't know if they're listening, but if they are, it's not about race. So I do not like Roman because I have watched Roman since the beginning. I've seen episodes of FCW while they were just starting the Shield because they were recorded on YouTube. I have never liked him. I've never been like, oh, he's nice. No. Whenever he was Leaky Lee, hated him. When he started in the Shield, hated him. Hate him now. So he's never, and I feel like my hate for him has gotten significantly worse lately. Because
Oh, my dislike for him has, for sure.
my sheer hate for him has gotten worse over the years. So, in the beginning, we'll go back to FCW. I just thought he was very inexperienced compared to Seth and Dean, who were having Iron Man matches that blew your fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real. He's not
Wrestling
much of a talker. He's not much of a talker. Even now, not much of a talker.
Nope.
So, okay, that doesn't get me to invest anything in him because who is he? What does he do? Why is he doing this? We don't know. Then he goes into the Shield. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, he's with Seth and Dean. Okay. Yeah. He could have, literally, this whole time he should have just kept his mouth shut like he did in the beginning of the Shield. Because honestly, I was like, alright, you know, whatever. And, then he started talking more, and I started disliking him even more.
But what do you say to people who say you can't like the Shield if you don't like every member of the Shield?
Because that's crap. What did Roman do? He just stood around and said, ooh-ah, and cocked his fist, and was like, I'm gonna kill everybody. Okay, that's cool, buddy. I feel like the Shield wouldn't have made it as a group without Seth and Dean.
Well, no.
If you throw Roman and two other charismatic guys out there, would it have gotten over?
Two charismatic guys?
Not as charismatic as Seth and Dean,
not as
obviously,
charismatic.
but we'll say with half the charisma of Seth and Dean. Would it have gotten
Probably
over?
not. Probably not.
Yes. Or put them with the Usos. Look what happened when you put them with the Usos. What happened there?
No.
Exactly.
Although I do like the Usos now.
I do like the Usos. I actually do like them when they're not with Roman. Or
Yeah.
doing the whole like, oh, hey, we're Roman's cousins. Who cares? Okay?
Right.
Who cares?
I think when you have to stoop to the level of bringing The Rock out to help push Roman.
And people even booed The Rock.
Yeah, they did.
Let's think that over, ladies and gentlemen. People booed The Rock.
That's true. But I will play my devil's advocate here. He does have the look of a wrestler. He does look like your typical superstar that you can put on a lunch box or whatever, and people will buy it because he has that look, which is why people buy John Cena shit, because he has that look.
I'd rather have
Right?
a lunchbox with John Cena on it.
I don't know about that.
Honestly, I would. I have a John Cena cup. Just because it was the only wrestling cup they had.
I think I'd rather not have one.
Well, I have one. And I've met John Cena, guys. I have met him for a fleeting moment. Not a great guy. It's really not. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Anyway.
That was a total tangent that you just went off on.
Anywho, there's more. But
okay,
wait, there's more. So, alright, he has the look. Great. We'll give that to him. He could go shirtless. He could go butt naked down the middle of the street. I don't care. Because to me, that's not what I think is attractive.
Well, there are a lot of people that other people don't find attractive.
But,
for instance, I find Pete attractive and you do not.
I do not. But there's more. If you would
Okay.
listen. But I feel like they are, and this is not on him as a person, because I don't know him as a person. He could be a great person. This is not the person we're talking about. We are talking about the character of Roman Reigns. Let's throw that out there. We should have threw that out there in the beginning. I do not know Joe Anoy. I don't know him. I don't know, honestly. So this is not about him as a person. I'm sure he is great with his children. I'm sure he's a great husband. Good on you. Because I really don't care. I don't. Like, go live your life. Go live your life. Like, go be happy with your money. That's good on you. Like, I don't want to know about his personal life. I really don't. Like, seriously. I don't
know. That video of him and his little girl singing I'm a Little Teapot.
Okay, it is annoying, though, because they play it on every freaking station here.
But it's so adorable.
Freaking station. But here's the thing. The first, 10 times, I'm like, oh, that's cute. The next 100, I was like, okay, we get it. You can sing I'm a Little Teapot. That's nice.
That's just your disdain for him. If it was Finn and his little girl, you could watch it 1,000 times and be like, this is the most adorable thing ever.
Anyway, his daughter is adorable, though. I will say that. His daughter is adorable, and she seems like the little girl who has probably the world. Good for her. Buy that girl a steak. But,
oh, my God.
I'm saying it. Don't even. But, the character of Roman Reigns, that's not only his fault, though.
No.
I'm not putting all the blame on him. It's not. He just does what he's paid to do.
Right.
I blame Vince.
I blame Vince for a lot of things.
I blame Vince for a lot. Now, this situation, I think he's got a man crush on Roman. I do. I really do. Because they make him go out there, and they're like, oh, he's the strongest. Oh, he's the big dog. Oh, who cares? I don't. And he needs to listen to his audience, because his audience doesn't care. Like, they don't care. A majority don't care.
A majority, some do.
I did not say all. I said some majority don't care. If you want to know, listen to any episode of Raw or a pay-per-view or a live event.
But the same thing can be said for John Cena, and John Cena sells more merch than anybody. Actually, Roman is beating him now on merch sales. So
I've heard the New Day's getting up there, though.
You're avoiding what I just said.
I didn't say anybody else was. I just said the New Day was up there on the list, too.
But I'm saying somebody is buying that shit.
Children.
Somebody's buying the shirt.
Who are not me.
Well, there are men that like Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Just saying.
I feel bad for them.
I do, too.
I do, too. I feel really bad for them.
I think it's man crushes.
I really do. I think also my thing with him is, and this goes back to FCW, which I should. Honestly, guys, we really thought we would be a lot more organized with this shit. But anyway,
we were talking about Extreme Rules, and now
and now we've gone on our tangent. But here we are. I feel like he has not paid his dues. I feel like I respect wrestlers who have gone on the road and worked at a National Armory for freaking $20. I feel like I respect them more than people who are gifted a spot just because their dad was tag team champions back in the mid-'80s, early 90s.
Well, Baron was gifted a spot.
He went to
Mojo was gifted a spot.
But not for family connections.
No.
I mean,
but they
you
didn't
could
come
even
up
say Charlotte was gifted a spot.
That's true. But she has proved herself.
But she has proved herself. I feel like Roman is gifted everything he's given. Every title shot. Everything. Every chance out there that he's had with top level talent. Hell, he retired The Undertaker.
That was a sore point.
He did not deserve that. No.
That was a sore point for sure.
Honestly, if we're going to go the difference between Roman and John Cena at least deserved that.
That's true.
He at least worked for that. He at least proved that, hey, he can go out there and at least prove that.
That's true. But the whole point was Undertaker wanted to put over a new talent. But I don't know, or up and coming talent, but I don't know if Taker picked who it was. Probably not. Vince
probably not. He probably
Vince
gave
is
him a
probably
list of Roman, and Roman.
right.
So that goes back on Vince.
And that match to me was not that great.
No.
And that wasn't Taker's fault.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Because it is the fucking Undertaker. The guy
And
is 52 years old and you're going to throw him out there. Really? No.
the thing that got me was how he didn't act like, when Roman got done, he acted like he didn't give a shit.
He didn't.
Like, he was just like, fuck you. I mean, I know when he got backstage, you know, and you have the actual portrayer, you have Joe, he was really upset and really affected by it or whatever. But they made him go out there and be an asshole.
They didn't even have him respect him at
Undertaker.
all. They didn't
No.
even have him say, hey, you know what? You've been a great guy for all of these years. He just came out there and said, this is my yard. Ooh-ah. Cock my fist. I'm going to go sit in a corner now.
Yeah, and then when it was over, he walked away.
And
he didn't help him up.
Looking smug as shit, by the way. Smug as shit. And, yeah.
Yeah, I did not care for that
I
at
feel
all.
like if you put anybody else in that situation, if we're going to do up-and-coming talent, put Finn out there. What would Finn have done? He would not have been smug.
Or AJ.
Put
not
Bray,
that AJ's up and coming, but...
Put Bray out there.
Right.
In a better match than 31, he would not have been smug. Put AJ. He would not have been smug. Put Seth, Dean. Yeah.
They would see it as a complete honor, and they would acknowledge him. Like, I feel like anybody else would have, like, helped him up and, like, clapped for him or something. Shook his hand or something and left, but they made Roman be this big bad motherfucker, and he just walked out.
Yeah. And I feel
that was
like
bullshit.
You could still do that, but still at the end, because obviously at the very end of that match, it wasn't Undertaker anymore. He was Mark Calloway, basically. And you're just leaving him in this ring. Like, really? Okay, let him have his moment, but take 5 minutes to be like, you know what? Thank you.
Right.
Like, anybody. You could have put Baron out there.
He would have done better.
Shinsuke, you should have. Hell, I'm going to hate this. Put Kevin Owens out there. He probably would have at least respected.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that's obviously not on the person. This is on, I'm assuming, Vince. I'm assuming. Creative. Yeah. So, and the thing is now, you pretty much have shitholed his character. So for the people who do like him, they have shitholed his character as a whole now. Because you know what? Every time he comes out there, nobody's going to cheer for him. Because he's the man who retired The Undertaker. And for the crowd who is 24 and over, 25 and over, The Undertaker is this immortal thing. Like, to me, it should have never been ended. The streak shouldn't have even been ended in the first place.
Oh, no. That pissed me off.
Yeah. I cried.
Especially fucking Brock Lesnar. Really?
Let's be real, guys. It's Brock Lesnar.
Really?
He's another one I hate. And I hate him for more personal reasons.
Oh, yeah. But Brock Lesnar, who got took down by Goldberg, 2 times, or something, in like 5 minutes. Which that whole...
Girl, freaking 1 minute, 26 seconds.
That whole Goldberg thing is a whole nother story. But... So Goldberg can take him down, but he can take down The Undertaker? No. Bullshit.
Shit. Stick Goldberg out there with him.
Goldberg would have been much better.
Hell, I would have paid to see Randy Orton again. Feel like he would have respected him.
Mm-hmm. And Randy's a total dick in real life.
Yeah, total dick. But you know what? As a character, I feel like he would have respected him more than douchebag Roman Reigns. Not Joe. Roman Reigns did.
Now, talking about people being handed things, Randy was handed things too, but I feel like he has proved himself.
Yes, there is a difference. You could be handed things, but I think it's a double-edged sword when you're handed something. So yes, you are handed an opportunity, but more is expected of you.
Right.
Take Charlotte, for example. If Charlotte were to have a bad match, people would rip her ass to pieces.
Right. But she'll never have that.
But Yeah, because she has to maintain that excellence, or else people will be like, well, she was just handed this.
Right. But nobody, I don't think, is ever going to say that about Roman.
Randy Orton?
People say that about Randy Orton.
In the beginning, yes. I actually, as a 12-year-old child, thought Randy Orton was handed everything. I was a nerd, I know. But...
yeah,
yes.
I just thought he was cute. Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, no, I did.
But now I respect him because look at how his career.
Right.
Look at his career. That's like if, I know he's not, but if AJ Styles was a total fucking douche, I'd still respect him because of his career. But he's not.
No, he's not.
He's not. So.
He's very nice.
But if he was, I'd still respect him because of his career everywhere in the world. So, I just feel like it was handed without any thought of the repercussions as a person. Like, it was just handed to him. Like, oh, hey, here you go.
I don't think anybody thought any of that through.
No.
Whatsoever.
It was not thought through at all.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of like that freaking match at WrestleMania 31 where they have the Undertaker and Bray Wyatt's entrances while the sun is still up. Figure that one out. So the Fireflies, you couldn't see them. Taker's entrance, it looked a lot lighter than usual.
You know when I think Taker should have retired is, I don't remember which WrestleMania it was, but when he went against Triple H and Shawn was the referee.
27? 28?
27 is the one I went to. 28? And Shawn had just retired.
28.
So maybe it was 28.
Yes.
And they showed total respect for him. They got him up. They walked him down the ramp. They all three stood there with their arms around each other. Like, that would have been much better, than any of this shit. The Brock shit, the Roman shit, any of that shit.
The shit they put Bray through.
And to be honest, Taker probably should have retired before now.
He should have retired at 28.
Yeah.
He should have. Like
that poor man. He looks like he's dead every time he has a match.
They have to cart him out.
I know. You can tell it just takes everything out of him to do that.
Really, like. And the other thing I'm thinking is, like, I feel like John Cena, even though I don't like him, I feel like he still would have respected him.
Oh, yeah.
Enough to.
Because Cena has done that with other people.
Yeah.
He's, like, clapped for them and, left the ring and let them have their moment and everything.
And not only that, but they didn't have a match since 2003.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Like, that would have been, like, Vince made, like, what? Hundreds of thousands off the Roman and Taker match and could have made millions off of Cena and Taker, basically.
That's true.
So, but what do I know?
All right. We're going to have to pause because I have to go get my charger because my computer is about to die.
All right.
And I'm going to get another drink, too, and I'll be right back.
Pausing. And we're back. Yay!
All right. Yay! We need to get back on track.
Yes, we do. So, if you would like to know more about why I hate Roman Reigns, well, just ask.
We can do a whole nother podcast on that, apparently.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, maybe we'll do a Q&A.
We could do that.
Yes. I feel like a Q&A would be quite interesting. If people sent questions, come on, guys. Our little brains.
Actually,
what?
If this is posted on YouTube, they could leave their questions in the comments, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So, yes. Comment on YouTube.
I'm sorry.
Surprise. So, guys, I just sent her a picture of Pete, literally on the from the WWE's NXT Instagram account.
Oh God, that man. I don't see how you. I mean, I guess I can see how you don't see it, but oh my God.
I don't see it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, let's get back to Extreme Rules. So my most
Yes.
disappointing match of the night was the Hardys versus Cesaro.
Cesaro.
Yes, that's what I call them because they're my babies. But anyway,
I know, I just like saying Cesaro.
but we know now why the Hardys lost their titles because Matt and Reby had their baby and they're taking time off. But we did not know that at the time.
Well, I kind of
And
figured it was coming up. But yeah, we didn't know they'd lose their titles. We just
right,
thought they would go away for a couple weeks.
right. And what's the big deal? Because Brock Lesnar goes away for months
Oh,
with the time.
hell, it could be a year at this point.
Right. So the fact that it was a cage match or any kind of extreme match, I was like, okay, unless you can put a weapon in Sheamus or Cesaro's hand, what are you doing?
I don't know.
This is not going to be extreme, right? This is not going to be extreme. Sheamus and Cesaro are not equipped to be extreme on anywhere near the level of the Hardys.
Never.
So the Hardys are basically carrying them through this whole match, and poor Jeff, with his beat up 40-plus-year-old body, is trying to jump off of things and
with no teeth.
With no teeth, and they're trying to make this as exciting as possible, and it just fell flat. It totally fell flat.
The end was terrible.
It was so obvious that the Hardys were like watching and like they were like, come on, Sheamus and Cesaro, like hit the frickin' floor. Like they were just like waiting. Like he could have still pulled Matt out of that cage.
They could have like got it up, stood up and stretched, and
for
rolled
real.
out the cage.
For real. If you hear my dogs barking in the back, I apologize. They're locked upstairs. But anyway, the point is, it was pointless. It was absolutely pointless. They needed to have had a match with some kind of a weapon or something.
They needed something there because just sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
Now, next, and there is updates to this because I am like the total nerd on wrestling rumors. Bayley and Alexa, who have officially gotten a 0-star from Dave Meltzer for this match.
Really? Well, it wasn't Alexa's fault. I'll tell you that. The whole thing was stupid.
It was stupid.
From start to finish. Totally stupid. I thought that the stipulation was stupid to begin with.
I felt like every stipulation in this entire pay-per-view was stupid.
That's true. Well, especially Dean Ambrose, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, God.
But the whole kendo stick on a pole thing was stupid. The whole Bayley having this inner struggle on whether or not to use the kendo stick was stupid. They make her
a toddler.
Yeah, and we knew Alexa was going to beat her ass because, like you said, she acts like this little kid. And that's all they're probably going to ever have her act. I can't see them turning her heel. She's kind of like John Cena. They're not going to turn her heel because the kids love her. Like, no.
Honestly, I feel like Bayley in NXT had that good mix where she was like still like a toddler-ish. She was childlike, but still Asuka was afraid of her. She still held her weight. She still put on amazing matches. And then when they bring her to the main roster, they don't know how the fuck to write that. So then they're like, oh, let's make her a toddler.
I don't think they know how to write anything for women on Raw. I mean, all they did was write Charlotte and Sasha for months. And Charlotte and Sasha pretty much carried that by themselves. Like, I don't think that they got much from WWE to go on. I think they pretty much did that themselves.
And then look at Charlotte on SmackDown now.
Right. I'm loving her as the sort of heel, sort of face, personally. I enjoy it.
I love her friendship with Becky.
Me too.
It is like
they're adorable.
They're adorable. But anyway, it was the official dud 0-star match.
I think that they were all dud.
From 1 year, we've had a 6-star match and a 0-star match.
What was the 6-star? Sasha and Charlotte?
Girl, it's Kenny.
Oh, I thought you were talking about with the women.
No. WWE, the highest they've ever had is 5-star, and it was CM Punk versus John Cena.
Where he won the belt? Where Punk won the belt? That was pretty freaking awesome. I remember that match. I was up screaming in front of the television.
So there you go. That was their like highest rated match.
That makes sense.
So anyway,
so let's move on to the most ridiculous thing of the night. The cannot get disqualified Ambrose versus Miz match. Like, how is that extreme? If you cannot get disqualified.
Yeah. Like
you have to play by the rules? No.
And it's Dean Ambrose we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
And he has to act like he's fucking weak.
Yes.
And he's like begging the referee. He's like, no. Please don't call it. Really? Ambrose is not going to do that.
No. He would take the referee out and then take the Miz out and then possibly take Maurice out.
Right. Like, they have totally ruined Ambrose. Really? They ruined him.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, hashtag Jon Moxley needs to come back.
Or Dean Ambrose needs to come back.
I'm taking Moxley because if I'm getting this watered down shit, I want it to go all the way the other way.
It won't.
Well, we know it won't, but we can wish.
We can, but Vince will not let that happen.
Vince wants Dean to have a freaking hot dog cart again.
Well, I did appreciate him in the cameraman outfit. It gave me Shield feels.
It did.
But other than that, they used him as a gimmick. He's just this gimmick for anything and everything.
And he is not even given the same chances as Seth and Roman.
Right, and that's bullshit.
Ever.
That's bullshit.
It is bullshit. The only time he's ever in their league is only when they want to do a Shield reunion.
Right. And now they all have them all on the same show, and there's probably still not going to be a Shield reunion.
And here's the sad thing, is if they did it, I'd feel bad. Because Roman would drag them down. Like, there'd be no cheers.
Oh, there would be. There would be.
I'd be very
There have been. Oh, I wouldn't. I could let the Roman disdain go. I could.
I'd just yell, yay, everybody, boo Roman. Boo.
No.
You can't sit with us.
I wouldn't. I think that they would definitely make Roman in the forefront, though, which is shit. His whole job in the Shield was to be the quiet, muscle of the group and let Seth and Dean do all the talking, all the trash talking, because they're good at it.
But no, not this time. They'll just be like, oh, Dean can't talk, so shh. And Seth, yeah. Seth,
Poor
keep
guy.
your mouth shut.
Poor guys. I really think they're starting to ruin Seth, too. Like, what direction is Seth going in?
No direction. I mean,
they have...
Honestly, I kind of think he shouldn't have won at Mania.
Probably not.
Because now where is he at?
He's having matches with Samoa Joe, who's not having a feud with him.
But that won't
He's going to feud with Brock Lesnar.
Exactly. So, where does that leave Seth?
I think you turn Ambrose heel, and you put him and Seth in another feud. I know we've seen it before, but it's awesome. Their feuds are freaking awesome.
Have Ambrose be the heel this time.
Right.
Or tag him up.
Tag him up. I could see them beating Cesaro for sure.
Have them sit there. Awesome. Think about it this way. Have them sit there and be like, okay, well, Roman's getting all these shots. Let's go get our own belts. And then they go out and win the tag titles.
I mean, Seth could be talking about when him and Roman were tag champs, and Dean will be like, well, I don't have anything to do. Like, you want to go out there and go against them for the titles? Yeah, sure. Why
not? And then they win, and then they're like, oh, shit, we won. Surprise,
I would
surprise.
love it. I would love it. I would mark out for that for sure.
I think most everybody would.
Yeah. It's kind of the best of both worlds.
It is. It is.
So are we missing any matches, or did we get them all?
Cruiserweights.
Oh, your favorite thing to talk about.
I know. Almost as much as Roman.
So Nikki does not care for the cruiserweights.
I do love Austin Aries, though.
I love several of them, but this Austin Aries Neville thing is bullshit, and apparently Austin is taking some time off or something, and I hope he comes back because I'm kind of nervous that maybe he won't come back. And I wouldn't really blame him because they're not using him right at all. Like 3 attempts and they can't give him the fucking belt, please.
Oh.
He's Austin Aries. He can't beat Neville. Come on.
The man's got
Seriously?
a banana in his pocket. Give him a belt.
I mean, it's ridiculous to think that he can't beat Neville. It's absolutely ridiculous. They need to move him to the main roster, get him away from this Neville shit, and just let him do his thing. Like,
here we go. First title attempt versus The Miz for the Intercontinental title.
Yes.
This shit writes itself.
But I want him to be a heel, so he would have to turn heel after he won it. He's much better as a heel.
That could happen.
Yeah.
You never know.
I just hope he comes back because his tweets were a little vague.
He could go back to Ring of Honor.
He could, but you know, he has a book that apparently just came out. So maybe he's promoting the book. Maybe that's why he took some time off. I don't know. I'd kind of like to read that book, actually.
Yes. Wrestling books, I feel like, are really good.
I still haven't read AJ's book. You read AJ's book. Right?
I have not read AJ's book.
But you have it.
Oh,
Don't
AJ Lee. I thought you meant AJ Styles. I'm like, AJ has a book?
No.
AJ Lee, yes, I have it, and it is a very good book. I thought AJ Styles had written a book.
No, I can't really see that happening.
He'd have a ghostwriter. He'd have a ghostwriter.
That's what I was about to say. He would definitely have a ghostwriter. He'd be like, I don't know how to write a freaking book.
He's like, I want to, but I don't know how to. Well, you're in luck.
I was trying to find the name of Austin's book. I saw it earlier today. I didn't know he had a book until just then. Where is it? Well, here it is. It's called Food Fight. Oh, my plant-powered journey from the bingo halls to the big time. So is he a vegan too?
Oh, jeez. Okay, I will tell everybody, I will never be a vegan. No matter how many wrestlers do it and lose all this weight, I will never be a vegan.
I think I could be a vegetarian if I tried really, really hard.
I like bacon. I like bacon.
Oh my god, we made bacon last night, and I swear this living room that I'm sitting in still smells like bacon.
Oh, darn.
So don't talk about bacon. It's making me a little. It's making me a little nauseous.
Anyway, so then the last match: Rick Swann, Sasha Banks.
It's Rich.
Whatever. I don't watch. Cruiserweight match 2, but this time with women thrown in.
Which was the best part.
And let me tell you guys, that's pretty much how to describe that match.
The women thrown in?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, the whole Rich Swann.
It's hot.
What's his name? I'm sorry,
Noam?
This is my fourth mimosa. Who was he wrestling again?
Noam Dar?
Noam Dar. The whole Rich Swann Noam Dar thing.
Even I know that.
You know the whole story?
No, but even I knew his name.
Okay, so Cedric Alexander is a cruiserweight. Do you know who he is?
Yes.
Okay. So Cedric and Alicia were in this relationship, right? And then Noam came out, and he's supposed to be this suave guy, and so he steals Alicia from Cedric. And Rich is Cedric's best friend. So Cedric goes out with an injury, which I think Noam gave him the injury. And so then Rich starts sending Alicia all these presents that are from a secret admirer. And Noam's taking credit for the presents. And then at the end, Rich comes clean that he was the one sending the presents. And Alicia breaks up with Noam to be with Rich. And then Rich is like, no, I don't like you. I just did this to get back at you guys for Cedric. Then Alicia turns back around and she's like, oh, Noam, you're the best thing ever, right? So that's the basis for this feud.
This seems like a hot mess.
It was a hot mess. It was stupid. So that's the basis for this feud. And then they just created this Sasha, Alicia, whatever, and threw it all together.
And then there you go.
Yeah, I didn't understand the point. Although Rich and Sasha were totally cute,
They
and I
were
shipped it.
adorbs, and I ship it as well. That was the best part of the whole thing.
It was. It was.
It really
And
was.
then when I went to SmackDown last week and we went to 205, Alicia, Sasha had on this bodysuit. It was like this black glittery bodysuit. She looked really, really hot, and she came out with Rich. So I'm wondering if they're going to eventually try to say her and Rich are in a relationship.
Even though on Raw Talk she was like, "I'm married."
I know, right? Yeah, I didn't expect her to break kayfabe like that and say that.
Yeah, and then he kind of just had his stomach like, "Yeah, I got a girl." Kind of funny.
So,
Because
but
buy
yeah,
that woman a steak dinner. That is my line, everybody. Ever since Renee said that on Raw Talk, everybody's getting a steak dinner.
hmm. Well, somebody needs a steak dinner sitting through all that crap.
I needed a steak dinner.
It was horrible, the whole thing.
All right, so that was Extreme Rules.
With a lot
It's
of Roman mixed in.
so
So Raw after Extreme Rules, which was pretty forgettable, I must say.
very forgettable.
Other than the Joe promo, which I enjoyed. You did not. I enjoyed it.
I'm still meh.
It
Meh.
was good. It was really, really good. And I've never been attracted to Joe, and I know you are not attracted to Joe. But when he was up in Heyman's face talking like that, I was like, this is kind of attractive. It's kind of hot. But other than that, yeah, no,
No.
I don't remember anything that happened. I'm
Um.
sure I'm sure Roman came out at some point. Oh, he did.
Oh
He came out
yeah, because I got pissed off about that part.
right.
I was not happy
Mm-mm.
because Bray.
He punched Bray in the face or slapped him. Did he slap him or punch him?
He hit
Or
him in
both?
the face with the microphone. Like grabbed it,
Oh
like smacked him in
yeah,
the face with
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. He grabbed the microphone from
And I
him,
hit him in the face with it.
and Bray stood there. And I don't believe Bray would just stand there.
He
If
wouldn't.
no, no. So they're there again, bending to the Roman Empire. As it's the Roman Empire, the Roman Yard. Is he going to start having shirts that say Yard?
I think he already does.
Does he? Oh God.
Let's find out. I think so. I don't ever look, so let's WWE shop where I spend all my money. All the monies. Okay. Yep, it says it's my yard.
Well, there you go.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like a Roman Reigns shirt that says
How much is it?
it is 20. Well, the men's and women's one's $24.99. If you could squeeze into a kid's size like mine sometimes, $21.99.
Oh. And you can be a part of the yard.
You could be in Roman's yard. Now, that's your thing. There you go.
There you go. He probably has one of those new tank tops too, I would imagine. Which I want.
I
I
want
want
a
one.
freaking Finn Balor tank top.
I want a Hardy tank top.
They need more tank tops because I live in the freaking desert. And, like, these shirts are thick. And I just need some tank tops here. Though Seth in that tank top.
Oh God.
Seth.
That was a highlight.
That was a highlight of Raw.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's sad? When Seth in a tank top is the highlight of Raw.
It is. It is because honestly, I don't really remember anything.
I'm like, oh, Seth just in a tank top was the highlight. No Finn, no Hardys. Dean in his little cameraman outfit, that was a highlight.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. I always get confused, and I always think that he's on SmackDown still.
I wish he was.
I wish he was too. I don't like this shakeup. What they call it, superstar shakeup.
There's good and bad. Good and bad there.
Alexa should have stayed on SmackDown.
Yes. Because then we could have had Alexa versus Charlotte.
But could you see Alexa in that ladder match?
Oh.
That would be good.
She could replace really Carmella, even though I love
That's what
Carmella.
I was going to say. She's much more hardcore than Carmella. So let's move on to SmackDown since we have nothing to say about Raw.
Yeah, Raw was a dud.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
women's Money in the Bank.
I think this might be match of the year contender if done right.
Mm-hmm.
If done right is the key word in all of this.
I think the women in that match can totally do it, though.
I think they could, but will creative let them?
I think so. Well, they wouldn't let Charlotte do the moonsault off the top of the cage like she wanted to in her match with
Maybe they'll
Charlotte.
let her do it off the ladder.
I wish.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That would be.
So I think it's gonna go
So we'll
well.
have to see. Who do you think's gonna win?
I'm torn. Torn. I'm gonna go
Not
Charlotte.
who do you want to win? Who do you think will win?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Where she will
I want it to be Becky, but I don't think it will be.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
I don't know. It may be Natalya or it may be Tamina. I think they want to push all of their women, and Charlotte's got a good push. Becky has a good push.
People just naturally like them.
Right.
Hell, so I think it could be Mella.
It could be. I think it's going to be one of the welcoming committee. I do.
Ugh.
I don't like that name.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like them all as people, but fuck that name.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But the highlight of the night was Mojo, my little baby.
Oh, God.
They gets treated like shit. He gets treated like shit.
Add him to the list.
Which
buy that man a steak.
That's right. Buy him two. God damn it. Buy him two.
Because he's hungry.
He's hungry.
He's hungry for some titles. He's hungry for some...
He's hungry for some airtime.
He's hungry just to be there.
Yeah. Like, it's total bullshit. And I... Really against gender. Like, the minute they said that, I was like, well, he ain't fucking gonna win. Like...
Fuck gender.
Yeah.
That's the other person I hate almost as much as Roman Reigns. Jinder
Mahal.
Oh,
I hate him worse than Roman Reigns. I never liked him, but...
That Maharaja thing makes me want to punch somebody in the face.
And again, it is not racial.
It is not, because the fact that they say it over and over and over and over, I'm like, shut up. Shut up.
You know, I didn't notice they put the carpet in the ring until the other night. And I was like, where is freaking Mojo? Oh, they made him get out of the ring. I guess he was like, you know, bowing down outside or something, like to the champion.
Mojo, get out of the ring.
Yep, get out. We're putting this carpet in the ring in your spot. That's about how much we value you. Carpet taking your spot. Yeah. So that pissed me off. And then when he was on Talking Smack, he was so classy and so honest. And I really appreciated that Shane appreciated him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand he does, but will he do anything else?
Probably not, because his dad won't let him.
Nope.
Nope.
And on to the next, because Mojo will still be treated like shit. Sami Zayn.
Number 2 on the getting treated like shit list. Yeah, I don't get that either. Like, I get that they're building this feud between Baron and Sami, which makes me nervous about if either one of them will win Money in the Bank, because they're my 2 favorites that I want to win. But poor Sami, let him get in a freaking shot. Like, how many weeks has it been that he's gotten his ass kicked?
Every week.
Like, I think he had 1 week where he got one over on Baron, and that was it.
Yeah. That's about it.
It's such crap. It's such crap. And I love Baron, but, like, give it a fucking break. Seriously.
Give him 1 more week. Come on.
No, give him something. I mean, when is Money in the Bank? Next Sunday?
Yes.
So he's only got one
tomorrow.
More. Yeah, so he's only got 1 more episode to. He probably will get one over on Baron by the end. And now Baron has attacked Shinsuke.
Baron just attacks everybody.
He does. I wish he'd attack Dolph.
Oh, please.
Just beat the shit out of him.
Here, take Dolph out, put Mojo in.
Exactly. Take Kevin Owens out.
And put Mojo in.
Yeah, but who else would you add? Add Mojo, take out Dolph and Kevin Owens. Add Mojo.
Ty.
There you go. There you
That
go.
right there. Money. That's a money match right there.
Yeah, that's hungry guys who are hungry, that want this, that want to put on a hell of a show, even though
It's
they know
called
they're not getting.
just call it steak in a case match because everybody's hungry for something at this point.
But even
And
if, and what?
and we know Dolph isn't going to win. So why the fuck put him in the match?
Nobody cares about Dolph Ziggler. You
No.
want to talk about hate? I hate Dolph Ziggler. I hate him. I do.
I don't like him.
And I am a good Christian girl. I'm not supposed to hate people. I hate Dolph Ziggler. I hate him. Like he's a terrible human being. What's his real name?
Nick.
Something Nick. Nick is a terrible human being. Dolph is a terrible human being.
Well then.
I just can't bear him. I can't.
Now, Roman fangirls, can I just say she does not like Nick as a person.
Right.
Me,
I
on the
don't.
other hand.
I don't. And you cannot find more than like 5 people who would say otherwise. Yeah. I don't think.
No, probably not.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, he tried to kiss Nikki Bella while she was with Cena.
Oh, that was staged. Come on.
Is it, though? Why does he still live in Arizona, then?
Probably because he can't afford to move. I'm just saying.
All right. That could be why. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't like him living 45 minutes away from me still.
I wouldn't either, you know. He might. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll probably get in trouble if I say that. No, I'm not saying it.
You'll text me later.
That might be defamation of character. I won't say that.
Well.
But anyway.
Bless his heart.
You sound so southern saying that.
I know. But anyway, yeah, guys. He has some rumors going around him, and I'm sure you all know about it. So do we bring them up?
Probably we shouldn't.
No.
But I think they're totally true. And if you want to hear them, you can go to YouTube, type in Trisha Paytas, WWE, and it will come up. She actually has a video about how she hates all WWE fans, and I refuse to watch it because I think it will make me very angry. So I haven't watched it.
Fuck
I know.
her.
I know, right?
I don't like her now.
Well, that's why I refuse to watch it, because I enjoy watching her train wreck of a life, but I'm like, yeah.
Well, now I don't, so.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not watching that, because she doesn't know what she's talking about as far as WWE goes. She probably knows what she's talking about when it comes to Dolph Ziggler, but.
And ways around Dolph Ziggler.
Right.
Yes. Anyway. Yeah, so enough about that gossipy stuff. Our next topic, and we kind of got into it on SmackDown. Underrated wrestlers.
Well, Mojo's at the top.
And then we have
For
Sammy.
Me. And then we have Sammy.
And then we have...
Underrated and underused, or poorly used.
I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah. So we have Mojo, Sammy.
Dean.
Ty.
Dean. Bray, even.
Bray. Luke.
Pretty much the whole Wyatt family.
Yeah. Although I'm not much of a fan of Rowan, but I guess that's because we haven't really seen any personality from Rowan.
No. He's kind of like paint.
Yeah.
You could even say Finn.
At this point, yeah.
I mean,
they've sent Finn to Japan for 3 weeks to promote WWE Japan.
He looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah, he does, but seriously, the guy came back and you're just going to ship him off to Japan for 3 weeks?
Bye!
Like, why? Why?
There's no point.
No. If you want to send somebody to Japan, you have plenty of other people you can send.
I say send Gallows and Anderson with him, and they can have a club and film it and put it on the network.
There you go. But then they would actually mention the Bullet Club. At some point it would be mentioned, and then that's probably like copyright infringement or something. So.
Or something.
You could just send Gallows and Anderson. You could send... Is Shinsuke from Japan? He is, right? I don't know. I don't know. Is he from Japan? I know he was in New Japan, but is he actually from
Yes.
Japan?
Yes, he
Okay.
is.
Okay. Well, you could send Shinsuke. I mean, he's not really doing anything.
I really wish you guys could see the video of my face just now.
I don't know. I don't
It
watch
was
a lot of Japan.
it was interesting.
I don't watch a lot of New Japan. Sorry.
He's from
Jeez.
Japan. He is.
Okay. Well, you could send Shinsuke, or well, I guess you really can't
Well,
because he's
here's the
got.
match, yeah.
Yeah, he's Money in the Bank.
We could send
Anybody besides the guy that just came back that everybody wants to see.
I want me some Finn.
Yeah, like
The only
stupid.
thing I'm happy about is he'll be back in time for Raw on July 3rd.
Yeah, she's going to Raw and SmackDown. It's bullshit, I tell you. Bullshit.
And I'm going to see Finn. I am. And if he's not there, I will find him. No, I'm kidding. JK, guys. JK. I'm not that smart.
You could find him.
I bet I could. Oh, God. 3 weeks? 3 weeks would be like right the Saturday before.
Really? Wow.
Yes!
So he's gonna be like jet lagged, and
He better be there. Or else I'm going to
I'm
be.
sure he will. But Cena's gonna be there. No, that's on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Cena will be there on SmackDown.
Yeah. Oh, joy. Oh, fucking joy.
I saw that and I was like, please, seriously. 4th of July,
For
Cena
me.
comes around.
Of course.
Cena was on Jimmy Fallon last night.
I did
I
not
did.
watch it.
I did not watch it either.
I was watching Orange is the New Black.
I was riding my pizza and going to sleep.
So anyway, back to underused slash poorly used slash underrated wrestlers.
Let's see. Hmm.
Shinsuke
Well,
Nakamura.
yeah, but he just got there.
I need more.
That entrance alone is all that I need.
Give
Seriously.
him all the stakes.
Yeah. He's probably a vegan too.
Don't say that.
He probably is. I'm just saying. Who else is underused? A lot of tag teams are underused. For sure.
Fashion Police.
Yes. 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 They had that one title shot, and now that New Day is back, it's like, fuck you, Brizongo. You can, like, ride on New Day's curtails, push their little ice cream cart around, and we're going to let New Day have this big match at Money in the Bank, and you get to just go back and fade until, nothingness. And it's bullshit.
Okay. I will say Fashion Files is like one of the best parts of SmackDown.
Oh, yeah. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's especially better when Fandango comes out like he did this past week with no shirt on and a cowboy hat. For no reason.
And was alluding to the fact that he is a dirty dancer.
He's a dirty dancer. I wish he would have said he was a private dancer. I'm just saying, I would hire him.
I'll just hangs out with my breezies and just be like, so, rompers.
Oh, God. I loved when they said they wanted to see Shane in a romper. I was like, you know what? I would kind of like to see that, too.
Yeah. And Renee's just like, no. No.
Romper at the country club. I can see it. I can.
Romper at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
It would be so funny if Daniel Bryan was back and there was like some kind of bet. And one of them had to wear a romper. I would enjoy it.
You notice Daniel Bryan is still at home.
He is. With Birdie.
The little baby birdie. Who is adorable.
Yes.
You guys, I don't know what it is, but lately wrestlers' babies have been freaking adorable.
They do make pretty children.
They do. Like, Birdie, gorgeous. Wolfie Hardy.
Oh, God.
I refuse to use his full name, but Wolfie Hardy, if you guys haven't seen him. Oh, my God. It is the cutest thing in the world. Maxwell Hardy. King Maxwell is the cutest kid I've ever seen in my life.
I really want them to cut his hair, though. It's getting a little bit too long.
My mom thinks he looks like a little girl.
He does, kind of.
Anyway, I think he's adorable. Um, but enough about babies and
All right.
underused wrestlers. I think our last topic for this episode is going to be what we should do in our later episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really feel like we could do a Q&A.
Yes.
Because I feel like we're both open books.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
I am. I don't care.
Yeah. I really don't care. I really don't. But yes.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much open books. Also, I know we talked about this the other night. Maybe we actually do a live podcast on fanfic brainstorming.
Or fanfic in general, because I have a lot to say about it.
Yes. But I feel like you and I brainstorm a lot.
Right.
And sometimes we get the weirdest ideas.
Ooh, there's a mosquito. Okay, got it. Sorry.
So I feel like we get like the weirdest ideas though, sometimes.
Yeah, but they're good.
They are. I gotta say the weirdest one that actually took Finn is a virgin.
Which I firmly believe could be possible. I really do.
I heard he got a lot of tail in Japan though. Unless that's just talk.
I could see him being offered a lot of tail in Japan. But I don't know. I just think he's just so sweet with his little Lego sets and his little fin freezes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably got offered the tail and then he just passed it on to somebody else.
Gallows. Probably.
Yeah.
So, but before we go, update on my stories because a lot of you read them, I think. I don't know, probably. The Finn sequel will be starting soon. Don't know when, but I feel like I kind of need a break from their little family right now. Because they have a large ensemble cast in that one.
They do.
They do. And those people will be in there more in the sequel. So, I kind of need a break. So, that brings us to Bray.
Yes.
Which I've started. I just don't know really where I'm going. So, if you have any ideas there, hit me up on Tumblr or put it in a comment on the video. And hopefully I will have finished it by then.
You have to tell them the premise of it, though.
Okay, because I've been very vague on Tumblr, I feel. So, and I've kind of felt like this is my new genre that I'm going to stick in. Wrestlers and fans.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's my new genre. Because I feel like sometimes it's either they're like backstage talent or other wrestlers or one night stands with fans. Not like legit it could happen. And let me tell you, it has actually happened. Look at Randy Orton. So...
Or Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. So it happens. And I feel like it's kind of an untapped market.
That's true.
So, the Bray one starts out with our lovely reader being pretty much dumped because she loves too much. And I don't know if anybody else has that problem. It happens. But, accidentally tags Bray in a social media post. And Bray takes an interest in our lovely reader, almost to obsessive standards.
Which is totally Bray.
Totally Bray, though. Mind you, it is Bray, not... Yes.
What's his real name? I don't even know.
Oh my god, and I know it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, keep talking. I'll look it up.
My brain just literally, okay, sorry guys, my brain just, it is like 102 out already today, so I think my brain's starting to melt. Anyway, so lovely Bray is obsessed with our reader, and then she becomes obsessed with him as well, they...
I'm sorry, I'm making faces at this name. His name is Wyndham Rotunda.
And you know why it's Wyndham Rotunda? And I remember the story now.
No.
Barry Wyndham is his mother's father.
Hmm.
He's in the Mulligan Rotunda family, meaning IRS, Blackjack Mulligan, and Bo Dallas.
Yeah, Bo Dallas' real name is Taylor Rotunda.
Well, okay, we are back.
I was freaking out.
Well, let's just say we had a little bit of technical difficulty, guys, because I pulled the phone cord or power cord somewhere during this podcast and my computer just died. So we're back.
I don't see you, by the way.
I know, it's loading on both ends. Looks
Oh, okay.
like. Yeah. Still
Okay,
loading.
well, continue talking.
So anyway, back to where we were before basically everything just went black. So basically, we're either going to have it be a really happy ending to this brave fic or a really sad ending, but either way, it's going to be dark. So,
Which, dark is good.
dark is really good. Dark fits kind of the overall mood and theme. But I may have to ask you guys a couple times, what the hell were you even doing? So, I know even right now I'm like, I don't know, something. We're doing something.
I think it will be good. I have faith in you.
Good, because I'm a little confused right now as well. Why is this not coming up?
I know, it's weird.
I know, it's being weird. Well, this is recording sound though, so
No, that's all that matters.
I think that's all that we need. Okay, so those are my two that are on the line right now. I know we've talked about Pete fic earlier before we were recording, so go ahead.
Oh, well, we were brainstorming an idea because I was like, this Pete fic, I'm almost done with it, and I'm really running out of ideas. And then I don't remember why we started talking about strippers.
Yeah.
But we did, and I was like, it would be really awesome if, for some reason, the reader had to go to a male strip club, like for somebody's birthday or bachelorette or something, and Pete and the boys find out about it, and they, totally crash the party, and jealous Pete is, trying to rein himself in because he's trying to be better this time, and he really just wants to explode. And you were saying that Trent would be, head down, not wanting to look, and just be like, look, we just need you to just come with us, and let's just get out of here. And we were saying that Tyler would be, wanting to trade fitness tips with the strippers. And I think it'd just be really a fun chapter because the story has been so serious. So,
yes. So yeah. I think we need to maybe just have a little bit of a fun break before the
finale.
The big finale.
The big finale. So, definitely going to write that. And then I still have a ton more requests. I'm not doing them all, you guys. I will do several more, and then I'm going to open requests again because I got overloaded with 80 requests. And there's no possible way that I can do that many requests. There's just not. I don't have that much inspiration. I don't have that much time. I just don't. So, yeah. I'm not trying to be hateful or bitchy, but it's just the truth.
Yes.
It's the truth.
And that's why I don't open requests in the first place. Because, one, I feel like I'd get a lot for people I have zero inspiration for. And two, I have no time. Me writing right now is literally me writing till 12 o'clock in the morning, and then I get up at 5:45 for work.
Oh yeah, me too.
So, me too. Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize is it takes freaking time.
It does.
And we have lives. We work and we have things to do, and a lot of people just don't get that. Yeah. They don't. And that goes for any person that writes anything or does anything on Tumblr whatsoever. Makes the GIFs, does anything. I
feel like some people might be way more disciplined and just be have that point of where they cut off. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm really not.
Right.
Because I work 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So I don't have time during the week. So the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is like my. That's why I bust out like 6 chapters in a weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And that
just
way,
be nice to your fanfic writers, please.
yes. Respect your fanfic writers.
Because really, if I had the time, I could sit down and write everybody's request. But I don't have that much time. There's not that much
Honestly,
time in a day.
if I got paid for this, I'd open request up and everybody could have whatever the fuck they wanted.
Oh, I would love to get paid for
I
this.
know, right?
Yes.
I wish I could get paid just to run my Tumblr all day and podcast. Even though this is a mess.
No, it's not. I
It's
don't think it was a mess.
it's a wonderful, beautiful disaster.
I think the people will like it. Other than the Roman bashing. Well, not bashing. The
No.
Roman discussion.
Yes. It was a
Yeah,
discussion.
it was a discussion.
So, you
And we
guys,
will not be running Roman down every week, people. I will make sure of it.
my idea was just to ignore it in general. So,
But I said no because he is a part of Raw. And you can't ignore it. He's a big part of Raw.
sadly.
At this point. Yeah, at this point.
Ew.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. But we'll have different topics each week.
Yes.
We stick to once a week. I'm assuming we will.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. 'Cause, again,
Live.
time, lives, writing.
Yeah.
So yes, that I think is our first episode.
I know. That went by really fast, actually.
It did. I know.
Yeah.
We've been like on here trying to get everything to work. So literally every time we get on here, something happens.
Yeah. Usually there's no sense. One of us can't hear the other
One of us
or
can't
see the other.
which I don't think that matters anymore.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, we are gonna film it, guys. It's not happening.
Not working.
Yeah.
No. But we're happy about it because we don't have to dress up.
Yeah. Like really, I put on a whole face of makeup for this. I did. Totally did. And now I don't have to.
Yes.
But if you have ideas for other topics you want us to do, let us know. Really.
Yep.
Like, this is all about participation from the community of Tumblr.
Yes.
And YouTube. If you find us on YouTube and watch us there.
But you can come find us on Tumblr. Actually, we need to put links to everything in the description box.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
We have to finish this first before we can. Yeah.
But if you're not following us on Tumblr,
Follow us on
there,
Tumblr.
yeah,
You'll be
you
pleasantly surprised.
Oh, yeah. If you like dirty stuff, you will like my Tumblr.
And I go back and forth on dirty stuff and just regular wrestling stuff. So yeah. Yeah. So, but we both have dirty minds.
Yes.
Let's make that clear here.
We are women in the prime of our sexual. We're starting to get into that sexual peak slowly.
Kind of.
I am. You're not. I am.
I'm like, I still hate my life. I just hate my life, okay? I hate my life because I'm in that weird, awkward 20s phase. We're trying to figure out the world. Trying to figure out, like, life in general.
I'm still trying to do that.
I think everybody does, even, like, when they're older.
That's why I'm on Tumblr as a 30-plus woman. Because I'm still trying to figure shit out. And I'm embracing my fangirl side. So.
Plus wrestling.
Plus wrestling.
Plus wrestling, guys. So yes, we will be on Tumblr. I am in the process of making social media accounts for probably every social media platform for our lovely podcast. So you can follow us there. You can follow us on Tumblr. Just, yeah. So we'll be probably posting this maybe later today.
Oh, really?
I don't know if I could edit it all. Because
that would be exciting.
Bray's waiting in the wings.
That's true.
Bray's waiting in the wings, guys. So
Sammy's waiting in the wings for me, but that's not going to happen till later tonight.
yeah, literally today's my weekend. So that means probably try to bust out 2 chapters today and 2 chapters tomorrow, Bray. If I can get this edited really quick and get it
You
sent.
really, yeah, you really don't have to edit much out, really.
No, I'll just have to combine our breaks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our liquor break.
our liquor breaks.
No,
I swear, guys, we're not alcoholics. Like, we're not.
I only drink really like 2 or 3 times a year.
I don't drink very often.
The
Unless you have
only
a
time
drink
of
with
year
someone.
that I get really drunk is on Halloween because my birthday is the day after Halloween. So we go to a bar in Atlanta where there's drag shows. Every year we dress up and go down there. And I get freaking wasted, like wasted. And that's like my one time a year get drunk. And I'm in my 30s and I do that. But it's one day a year, so.
And my last time getting that drunk was Vegas, Ring of Honor 15th anniversary, and that was the night I met Adam and the Young Bucks.
Yeah, she had to prepare.
I had to prepare, like literally. My 2 guy friends were with me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna just have one drink because I'm just gonna be fresh and ready to meet them." Finished that drink in like 5 minutes. I'm like, I need another. So, and I wasn't drunk when I met them, but afterwards, it was on. It was on.
Mm-hmm.
It was on.
You were coming down off that high.
Not only that, but that was the night that the breakup
Oh,
started.
yeah. Yeah.
I was there for that, and I was like, "What's happening?
Yeah,
What?"
you texted me and you were like, they're breaking up. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, guys, I had to text her because literally, I'm like, nobody else is gonna believe this. Like everybody else in my life would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I know, like, okay, big
Yeah,
deal, okay.
I knew you would be like, "Oh my god!" I'm like,
That's so sad. I'm glad I wasn't there.
I know. It was
Like, I
terrible.
went not too long before you, and they were still together, kissing on the cheek and all that good stuff. So I got the good stuff. And now it's gone forever. Forever. And who knows where Adam's going to be, shoved up his girlfriend's ass somewhere. I don't know. In ICW. He needs to just come to NXT.
He does.
Yep.
Without the girlfriend. Like,
Without the girlfriend.
don't make that like, oh, we're a couples deal. No. No.
No, that won't work for him. He's supposed to be like this ladies' man. So that's
And
not gonna
right
work.
now I feel like this is like a variety show gone bad. So let's fix what's going on.
That's true.
Yes. Please. Please. Where is Adam Cole baby? Not here. Nope.
He's dating what's her face.
Britt.
And he disappeared. It's kind of like the thing where Bray said that he needed a vessel and Husky Harris needed him. It's kind of like I needed a vessel, so I took over Adam Cole's body. At this point, did you read that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, yeah.
Believe me, I did, and I was like, that is poetic.
It was.
But on Adam's case, I'm like, no. Who are you?
I know.
Who
It's just
are
like
you?
it's just like I don't get jealous of wrestlers in relationships. I mean, I'm married for God's sakes, but don't like
Change
overdo it.
not only that, but change like everything about yourself just because you get into this relationship.
Yeah.
Like
Like
before,
nobody should do that. Nobody
no,
should do that.
no, believe me. Coming from the girl who's told all the time she's too crazy and intense for people, don't change yourself because you know what? There's some weird, crazy person out there for you, and everybody's weird and crazy. Don't say you're not.
That's very true.
That is, everybody's got their crazy.
Everybody just tries to hide it.
Yes, some people do it better than others.
Yeah, just let your freak flag fly. Who cares?
Yeah. Exactly.
Somebody will salute it.
Somebody will totally embrace it.
Yes, they will.
So with that, I feel like that is a good closing message.
It was very inspirational.
So, in total, let the freak flag fly and,
yeah,
write some smut if you don't do it already. Because I've found that I'm really good at it, supposedly.
Me too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
try stuff and try it again. And if it doesn't work, try something else.
Yep.
So yeah, messages on life.
That's right.
Yep. All right. Well, there is episode 1 in the can. So we will
Yeah.
talk to you guys, I'm assuming next week.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
if we don't get too much Roman hate from this.
We'll have to have like an edit button on my mic. Just be like,
I have to say I'm a little concerned. Yeah, I wish I had one so I could just like mute you when you get into it.
or just let's beep. Yep.
But I will be the voice of reason. I promise.
Yes.
I will be your voice.
And I promise, guys, this is like the first episode, so we had to get it out of the way. I mean, we really like this. We're gonna address the elephants in the room in this episode, and probably next one, and then business as usual.
That's true.
Yes.
We will be diplomatic.
Try to be.
Yes.
As much as possible. What? All right. So until next week, we are out.
Yes.
Watch Raw and SmackDown and Ring of Honor and New Japan and Lucha
and Money in the Bank.
Yes, but
we'll
get back to them before then, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Well, if we don't talk to you before, then watch Money in the Bank.
Get the network, damn it.
Yes,
get the network.
Yeah, get the network. Seriously, it will change your life. You will have zero time for anything else in the world.
Yes. If you don't have a life, you can make one.
Yeah, because honestly, if some guy were to ask me on a date, I'd probably say no because it'd probably interfere with something.
Yeah.
So anyway, be like us, have no lives, and get the network.
Yes.
Yes.
And leave comments below about what you want us to talk about.
Yes. Comment wherever you are commenting because, yeah. Could be Tumblr too.
Yes.
Anyway, so we are done. Talk to you guys next week. Next week.
I'll be here.
I'm pretty sure I'll be here. Not really going anywhere, so.
Me either, unfortunately.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.